able to treat strangers that work with your food in such an aggressive manner, it's a very expensive hobby to have, man. Like, that's a crazy expensive habit to have, because if you're doing that, you better have a beefy health insurance, dude. Okay? You better not have that fucking bronze plan. You better not have that fucking zinc plan. You better have that fucking platinum bullshit, bro. You better have your doctor on speed dial. You better have someone just ready to take care of your kids when your fucking system collapsed, dude. Because look, I'm not someone who's going to spit in your coffee. I would never do that. I would never do that, because I have dry mouth and every ounce of saliva fucking counts. But what the fuck is up? This is the Constant State of Annoyance podcast, and I am your host, George Blaha. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for misclicking. I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you clicked on it. I'm glad that George in the future made such a compelling thumbnail that you, for some reason, like the pigeon you are, clicked on the podcast. Thank you, George in the future. And thank you, you kind stranger, for clicking on a random video that has 17 views. You're amazing. For trying something different. It's because of people like you that shitty artists or people who think that have talent can keep on living in their delusion. Thank you so much for your service. I salute you. Random voyager, hitchhiker of the internet. No, thank you very much. I don't know, man. Really, it's people like this, dude. It's people who click on the video and then leave 5 seconds later that just keep the delusion alive, man. They keep the delusion alive. And that's beautiful. It's fucking gorgeous. It's amazing. And I love it, dude. But anyways, you guys may be noticing something different about me. Especially if you know me. This video may be creeping you out a little bit because I am hat off. No hat. Hatless. Okay? This is me being brave. I am showing my receding hairline off, dude. Okay? Like, if I ever become famous, if I was famous right now, right? And like Vogue magazine or whatever, I don't know who's reading magazines, dude. I don't even know. Like if you have magazines in your waiting room of your dentist office, like, you're wasting money. Everyone's scrolling on their phone. Like, stop buying paper. I don't get it. I don't get the point of magazines. I don't know who's collecting them. I don't think magazines are going to have any value in the future. So what's the point of having them? I don't know, man. Magazines are for airplanes. That's it. No more reason. There's no reason to have magazines in your fucking bathroom and your toilet. There's no reason to have them. It's like radio. It's a dying fucking industry. I think blogging is to magazines what podcasting is to radio, if you really think about it. I don't know why it's still around. I really don't understand. But if I was famous and some magazine asked me to do a brave photo shoot, it would be me hatless. Me showing my residual hairline, dude. Just receding, just going back, man. It's like if my head saying, dude, I think we accomplished it all, right? We had sex, You've stuck your finger in an asshole or two, You've been on stage. You got your fair share of laughs. What more do you want? What more do you want out of life? We did enough, It's time to go bald, sit back, pick up golf, start watching golf TV. After this episode, according to how aggressively my hairline's going back, I'm going to download the golf channel on my Roku TV. That's what's going to happen. It just wants to go back, dude. And maybe it's just me. Like, I just noticed it. A lot of people are like, I don't really see it, but I see it, dude. I fucking see it. And it annoys me, dude. It keeps on going back. I don't think it's going to stop. My dad was bald. My dad was bald as fuck. And he kept that fucking thing on the side of his head. You know? Those fucking, like... He kept the sideburns, dude. Because that's all that's left. It's sideburns, dude. Literally sideburns. Like burns on the side, dude. He kept the crown for some reason. Like if that completed him as a person. Just shave it off, dude. It's gone. It's over, dude. It's fucking over. Like, what are you doing? You know? You're not fooling anyone with a hat. I could clearly see it. I could clearly see how bald you are. It's like, whatever, man. Especially my dad, when he was like in his 60s. He had the fucking crown. And it's just like you're both sideburns connecting together. That's all it is. That's all it fucking is, man. And I don't know. My plan, though, like I'm using Rogaine. And if Rogaine doesn't work, because there's a chance of Rogaine not working, my plan is to take my eyebrows and just move them an inch just a little higher. I'm just going to move my eyebrows an inch up. That's what I'm going to do. You know, every 5 years, I'm going to take my eyebrows and move it another inch, dude. Just move it another inch. You're not going to notice, dude. You're not going to fucking notice. Maybe I can take my whole face and just move it an inch up, you know? And then by the time I'm like completely bald, I'm 64, you know, my eyes are going to be on the top of my head. I don't know. Depending how much money I'm making at the time, that's going to be my fucking plan. You know, because I'm not going to take, because the other option is, I always forget the name. I know the scientific name is Finasteride. I have the laptop today. Ooh, look at me. I'm Blaha. I'm prepared. Blaha. That right there, when I said I'm Blaha, I'm prepared, Blaha, was me fishing for a pun or for a joke and it didn't fucking come. It happens, you know? I'm a balding comedian who's sometimes unfunny, who hasn't mastered his craft. What do you want from me? I'm fucking trying. But Finasteride, it's something with a P. I always forget its name. Finasteride. Let me bring it closer. Finasteride. Yeah, dude. I don't know if this guy, I wasn't even going to plan it. I wasn't going to talk about this. But when I start, my receding hairline started, just, you know, going back, marching back, dude. I was on a lot of bald people forums. Dude, there are a lot of bald people forums, dude. And it's like, I wish I was the creator of those bald people forums because it's easy, dude. It's an easy way to get, you know, anti-balding creams, those fucking scams on the ads. And it's easy fucking money, dude. You know? You have a forum about an insecurity, and now you can market bullshit products to these insecure people and get that cashola, dude. It's fucking genius. You know? Like, because there's like a forum about anything. Do you think that there's a forum about women with like ginormous pussy lips? Like there's micro penises, right? And then there's ginormous dicks. Like there has to be like overly fat, like long and flappy pussy lips, dude. There has to be like a name of the condition. And there has to be like a support forum for these women. So what if I just start, if it doesn't exist, a forum for women with like ginormous flappy pussy lips, and then start marketing, you know, shrinking pussy cream for them. And it's easy money. Like you got to find an insecurity and then target those people. Like that's just how money works, man. What do you want me to do? Finasteride. Proscar. That's not the name I was... Propecia. That's the one. It's not like it matters. Right? Are there any baldies that listen to this podcast? I don't know. Maybe they know what I'm talking about. But the thing with Finasteride, it's this pill you take. Because Rogaine is something that you apply wherever the balding area is. And then Finasteride, Propecia, is a pill you take. And a pill is easier than to put this weird liquid on your receding hairline. But the thing about... I'm just going to keep on calling it Finasteride. The thing about Finasteride, Propecia, is that it may affect your hormones. It's let's see if it says it here. It's something Man, I can't even think about it right now. But it's something, it affects your hormones, and some people just fucks their hormones up forever, and I just don't want to alter my hormones because of strings on the top of my fucking head. That's just not the plan, dude. It's just not the plan. The plan is to move my fucking eyebrows up an inch every 5 years, and maybe my face. It would be great if I could move my face up a little bit. You know? It would be fucking amazing if I could move my face up a little bit. Because that way I could have a more powerful chin. Like, I don't have a weak chin, but my chin doesn't say much. You know, it's just a chin. It's okay. You know? It's my chin is like those fucking spoilers that come with your car out of the dealer. Like, it doesn't say that your car goes fast. It just says that you have a spoiler. I have a chin, you know? Like, I could hold a notebook or two. I could pinch a couple things between my chin and my chest. It's a reliable chin, you know? But it's not a powerful, like, it's not an alpha chin. You know what I mean? It's not the most manly chin. I don't know if you guys can see it on. It's an okay chin. It's a chin. It's a chin. I have one. I was born with one, and I'm thankful. You know, I'm glad that no one's out there confusing my Adam's apple with my chin. I'm glad that that's the type of life that I could fucking live. But I'm doing it, man. Showing off my insecurities. This is me being brave. And I have the podcast. I have the laptop with me. I was gonna put the laptop in front of me, but then the logo was going to appear, and I'm like, they're not sponsoring me. Why should I let their logo? Why should I let their logo just appear on camera? They're not supporting the podcast. It's like, dude, no matter what logo I put, like, it's not gonna move their brand, you know, into any direction. Like, nothing's going to happen with that brand if I feature it on the podcast. Like, it's going nowhere. Okay? Like, no one's going to be like, well, Waha uses an HP logo. I better switch to HP. Like, no one's ditching their fucking MacBook to get an HP because they listened to they saw my podcast and saw that I was using an HP laptop. You know? One thing I do wonder is if, like, at least laptop companies, or maybe, like, I don't know, tech companies, or maybe, like, computer chair companies, if they pay, like, racist podcasts or, like, racist shows to, like, feature the brand of their competitors, and they just, like, slide cash under the table. You know, just to hurt their competitor's brand. I wonder if that's like a marketing tactic. It wouldn't fucking surprise me if that was the case. It really wouldn't surprise me. But Jesus Christ. Anyways, but my point being that I may show the laptop, you know, because I'm playing with the angles of this thing. I may show the laptop if someone just wants to slap a sticker on it, you know? If you want to slap the sticker, I will promote whatever brand that sticker is. And the only cost for that is real human connection. That's really, you know, just call me once a week. Let's talk for 20 minutes. And if you pretend to actually care, hey, man, I will not rip out that sticker. That sticker will live on that laptop for the rest of its fucking life. Just real human connection, you know? Maybe like once a year we could meet and hug for 30 seconds. Hey, man, you know, just but the hug has to be like nipple to nipple. Like our nips have to touch through the shirt. You know, it's 2 layers of clothing. If you're a woman, you could wear a bra. I'm not a creep, but I just want real human connection in exchange for me promoting your brand on the podcast. But anyways, I wanted to talk this episode. I wanted to talk about, oh no, by the way, before I go into the thing I wrote, something happened before getting on the podcast, and I'm a little creeped out. Okay, I'm not sure, in the house that I inhabit right now, I'm not sure if my house just has evolved cockroaches. Like, I've seen these cockroaches blink before, You know, I've seen them have the flight control of a hummingbee. Like, it's getting out of control. And I know it's my responsibility to kill them before they become full-on sentient and they understand the power that they have over fucking human beings. I understand that it's my responsibility to kill them before they procreate more heavily evolved pests. It's my job. I get it. And I will take that duty and do what I gotta do. Now, before I hopped onto the podcast, I hopped over this table. There's no fucking, there's no space to go around it. I hopped over it. I didn't jump, I hopped. Okay? Like a little bunny rabbit. So I saw this big roach, dude. A breather, dude. I could hear its breath. You see what I was going to do there? I was going to go one way, and then I heard it on my earphones. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to do normal breathing. I'm going to go for a more sinister breathing pattern. I saw this cockroach, this fucking heavy breathing cockroach. And I'm like, not on my watch. I located the fucking bug spray. Cockroaches know when you're reaching for that shit, man. I think they know what bug spray is, you know? I think they know. They see it as death mist. It's a death mist for them. I think they fucking know. And I think this one cockroach knew what it was because when I sprayed the fucking bug spray at it, I don't know what happened. Like, I've never seen anything like it. I'm still a little freaked out, still a little paranoid about it. But when I sprayed the cockroach with it, the stream curved. It didn't curve to the left. It didn't curve to the right. It curved a little bit to the right, but completely downwards. Like the bug spray hit my leg. It curved, and it wasn't. I didn't hit the button and I was pointing in the wrong direction. No, that's not what happened, dude. Okay? That is not what happened. I hit the button, it went straight forward, curved downwards to the right, hit me in the leg. So either one of two things happened. Either this fucking cockroach has powerful fucking lungs or has powerful wings to the point that it flapped it. It flapped at the bug spray. It's kind of sentient. It knew that the bug spray was coming. It knew that the death mist was about to happen. And the cockroach, and the cockrow, row your boat. The cockroach flapped its wings. The fucking mist, curved the mist and hit my leg. Like, you're not killing me. I'm killing you. But the cockroaches still don't understand that bug spray doesn't kill us. Unless if you buy it from the dollar store. Facts. I swear to God, it curved. It's either that or my house is haunted by someone who was part of the higher ranks of PETA. That's my only two explanations. Because I don't know what happened and I'm still fucking freaking out about the whole thing. I'm fucking afraid, okay? I don't know what happened. My house is fucking haunted by a fucking vegan, bro. A vegan that cared about roaches. Cared about pests, you know? Jesus Christ. If there is a fucking entity, just blink the lights right now. Make the lights blink. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There's no entity. There's nothing. Okay, I just have overly evolved cockroaches in my house. And I think it's time to call an exterminator. I think it's, dude, yeah. An exterminator, dude. That sounds like such an extreme name. Like, what are you? Like, depending on, you know, how you say it. What do you do for a living? I'm an exterminator. That's a hardcore name, dude, for like a fucking 12 12 bucks an hour paying job. It's fucking, I'm an exterminator. Damn, you kill things for a living, dude, for other people. You know, you're a mercenary of fucking insects. That's insane. That's a crazy job. But I don't know, man. It freaked me the fuck out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm just going to wake up tomorrow and all my meats are going to be gone. Like, who the fuck knows, man? You know? It's either that or there's going to be a cup of roaches in my asshole. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm fearing for my life. What I did want to talk about is about people who scream at fast food or just people who work with their food, dude. You ever encountered those people? I understand complaining because something's wrong with the food, you know, because you paid it. You paid it with your hours. Most people work on an hourly basis. Like, money is basically hours of your life that you did doing something that you didn't want to do, which that is what money is, dude. It's pretty fucking insane. I didn't understand the weight of money until I've been working for, I guess, like 2 years. I've been in the workforce, you know? I've been forced to work in the workforce. And, wow, money means a lot, man, when you finally work. And I think it's beautiful that I finally understand the meaning of money. At 23, I started working way too late, and that always made me angry. But, yeah, and I get it. You know, if your order comes out wrong, hey, dude, you know, raise your voice a little bit, show some discontent. Okay, fine. That is perfectly fine. What I don't understand is people who go full ape shit, dude. Full ape shit. For example, I work at Starbucks, you know? And I understand why a lot of people are angry at us or why a lot of people show a little attitude, you know? It's because, you know, they're all drug fiends. All these people are fucking drug fiends. And when they walk up to our counter, they are withdrawing on drugs. Okay, they have caffeine withdrawal symptoms. They're itching. They're sweating. Their eyebrows are fucking down. You know, they're stretching their foreheads as much as possible because they don't have caffeine inside of them and they're fucking pissed. I get it. You need your fix, you dirty junkie. You need your goddamn fix, you caffeine addict. I don't mind. Starbucks is basically a caffeine methadone clinic. Only that instead of selling an alternative, we will give you the actual drug that you want. Fine. Show a little attitude. Be pissed. I don't care, dude. Just admit that you're a goddamn fiend. Just admit that you're a fiend, that you're an addict, and that you need your fix, dude. Which, by the way, I guess because we're a methadone clinic, but you wouldn't treat your dealer the way you treat us, which that makes me fucking angry. But whatever. I get it. I'm dealing with drug fiends, and, you know, I get to work expecting exactly that. Picky drug fiends. And I'm fine with that. That's okay with me. But what I don't understand, for example, this is something that happened. There's this one guy that comes to our store, and he likes his coffee extra hot. But not extra hot. He means extra, extra hot. Like, he means I want the roof of my mouth to have blisters. Apparently, he loves popping blisters in the roof of his mouth, man. I don't know what it is, but he fucking loves it, dude. Okay? Maybe he's raising the roof. I don't know what he's trying to do. I really don't understand it. Like you shouldn't be putting things that are 200 degrees hot into your mouth. But, hey, this is who he is. I remember one day someone didn't heat it. Someone heated it up. Someone did make his coffee extra hot, but not extra, extra hot. The way he enjoys it. The way he likes consuming it, you know. The coffee wasn't teeth melting. Okay? The coffee wasn't going to fucking make your uvula a little microcentimeters smaller, okay? It wasn't going to fucking, what's that word? I'm looking for a word. What's that fucking word? Dissolve his uvula a little bit. That wasn't going to happen for him with this cup of coffee. And he took a sip of this already super hot coffee. Like, I can't drink that temperature. I can't have that in my mouth, dude. You know? And it wasn't hot enough, and he punched the dashboard because of a temperature of his drug. He punched a dashboard. Now, and he screamed at the cashier. It was fucking crazy. This was through the drive-thru. It's a nightmare. Now, that's pretty crazy to me because people like that are too cocky about their immune system. You really believe in those emergency 1,000 milligram vitamin C packets. You really believe that's going to fortify your immune system, don't you? Don't you? If you punch a dashboard because of temperature of a liquid, dude, if that gets you punching your dashboard, I cannot imagine how you treat waiters, you know, and other people who work in the food industry. That guy has swallowed countless and countless amounts of foreign spit, dude, that he did not request. That doesn't fucking surprise me. This guy is screaming at waiters, screaming at fast food workers, like if purple phlegm wads do not exist. For me, that's very fucking wild, dude. Okay? He's asking like if phlegm wads, after you spit it on a surface, like if crawling phlegm wads do not exist, bro. Okay? Dude, you know that there's a bacterial playground called gingivitis, right? You know that's a fucking thing, right? You know that exists, dude. Gingivitis is very real and very bloody, man. This guy really has hefty health insurance. Because I'm telling you, being able to treat strangers that work with your food in such an aggressive manner, it's a very expensive hobby to have, man. It's a very expensive I forgot the word, dude. Habit to keep, dude. Like, that's a crazy expensive habit to have. Because if you're doing that, you better have a beefy health insurance, dude. Okay? You better not have that fucking bronze plan. You better not have that fucking zinc plan. You better have that fucking platinum bullshit, bro. You better have your doctor on speed dial. You better have someone just ready to take care of your kids when your fucking system collapsed, dude. Because look, I'm not someone who's going to spit in your coffee. I would never do that. I would never do that because I have dry mouth and every ounce of saliva fucking counts. But oh, man. I don't have dry mouth, but I would never spit in coffee. I wish I had dry mouth. I think that's a good excuse to, like, not go down on women if you have dry mouth. Like, do you want to feel sandpaper on your clitoris? By the way, clitoris is my favorite fucking way to say clitoris. Clitoris is hilarious because it sounds like a fucking dinosaur. The Clitorosaurus Rex. A Clitorosaurus, dude. I'm going to start calling big clitorises clitorosauruses, dude. Boom. We got a new term. You're welcome, internet. If people see it, of course. Anyways. These people are fucking nuts, man. They're fucking and I get being slightly discontented, dude. Like, slightly annoyed if someone fucks up your order. And that's going to happen eventually. working at the food industry, working in fast food, you're going to fuck up an order. It's going to happen, you know? Because we're human. Like, we haven't been replaced by robots yet. It hasn't happened. It's going to happen. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. And that's when the revolution's going to happen. That's when it's going to happen. It's going to be fucking great, dude. But it's going to happen because we're human. And it's like we're doing an incredibly boring job. Like, unless if you're a simpleton, like unless if your mom drank out of the faucet while she was impregnated with you, you're not going to fully enjoy. You're not going to be stimulated by a fast food job. You're not. It's not going to happen. And when that happens, you're going to enter an autopilot, dude. And sometimes autopilot is just not working, dude. Sometimes you jerked off way too much and you're just spaced out. You jerked off way too much and shapes, they're still kind of moving, like slightly, like if you're tripping a little bit, like your consciousness is not fully there, dude. You know, your legs feel a little bit light. You feel a little woozy from jerking off 7 times last night, you know, because that's your new drug, because you can't smoke weed, because you're, you know, throwing resumes left and right, and people are calling you, but you are massively underprepared for the job that they want you to. So your new job is to your new drug is to keep yourself hydrated and jerking off 7 times a day. Because after the 7th, you finally meet that state of mind where you're like, man, just whatever. Whatever. I'm at peace. After the 7th time you jerk off, I don't know if that's Zen, but it's something like that. It's like, it's a sedative, man. It's a sedative. Because you have a minimum wage job, you can't afford perkies, so you tug your dick 7 times a day. You either tug your dick for either one of 2 reasons 7 times a day. It's either because you're looking for a new job and you're laying off the weed, or it's because you're a UFC fighter and trying to raise your testosterone level. So apparently that's a fucking thing. I don't remember which UFC fighter it was, but that's fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. And you're going to fuck up and your autopilot's not working well. You're sluggish, dude, because you're not fully stimulated. You're bored. It's mind-numbing work. It is what it is, right? That is your job, and you should be doing it as best as you fucking can. I get that. I get that point of view. I fucking understand it. But, it is what it is. It's part of the system. And then the other person, just walks in and you kind of fuck up their order, and, they're at a fast food restaurant and you fucked up their order, and no one that's ordering at a fast food restaurant is at the place that they want to be in life. They're not where they want to be in life, dude. They're there because that's all that they could afford, dude. Some people, when they go to Burger King, that's their spa day, bro. That's their fucking spa day. That's the best that they could. Why did I say spa day like a fucking British person? That's their spa day. That's their spa day, dude. They order a fucking Whopper with cheese if the paycheck just got in. They go home. They take the pickles out. They put the pickles on their eyes, dude. They lay back. They smoke a little bit of that weed and they eat that Whopper with cheese with the pickles on their eyes because that's their fucking spa day, dude. That's all they got. And then there you are with your I don't want to work in this job attitude, because no one wants to work in that job, dude. No, it's so fucking, it's mind-numbing, dude. You start thinking about creative ways of killing yourself. It's so fucking just, I don't even know how to explain it because when I'm in that state of mind, I'm barely thinking. And I don't like to not think, you know? I really don't. And you fuck up their order and they get angry, you know? Because their spa day is Burger King and they're 36. They're not where they want in their life. And at this point, they really can't handle one more mishap in their life. And there you go, putting the last gluten-induced straw on the camel's back. That's life, man. It's fucking crazy, the whole system. But it is what it is. I didn't prepare that well. I didn't get the inspirational quote. I'm going to get the inspirational quote, and then we're out of here, people. But anyways, I have a segment on this podcast where I have an inspirational quote because I'm a negative Nancy. And sometimes I could convey that on the podcast, and I want to leave it on a positive note. And the inspirational quote of the week is, be patient and understanding. Life is too short to be vengeful or malicious. Phillips Brooks is a very beautiful quote. Life is too short, man. And I think that's just a problem, dude. Life is too short for my enemies to not also feel some goddamn pain. Anyways, that's the podcast. I hope you motherfuckers enjoyed it. If you're not following the podcast on social media, please follow the podcast on Instagram and on Facebook. All that information is on the episode notes. And also follow me, my personal account, George_Blaha on Instagram. I do videos once in a while. I'm really enjoying doing those videos. And hey, your support is appreciated. And, you know, honestly, if you really enjoy the podcast, recommend it to a friend. That helps a fucking ton, dude. But anyways, I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for listening, watching. And hey, if you're blind and deaf, you know, taking your hand, clicking on the video, or clicking on the podcast link, giving me that like and listen, putting your hand on the goddamn speaker and feeling me. You know, I haven't been felt all of this 2020, so I want to be felt. Thank you very much. Peace the fuck out.